Hi, Adam McKay here, accepting the prestigious Victor Award. Thank you to June, thank you to Child's Play. I'm here in Los Angeles. I'm actually working on a rewrite of a script right now with Paul Rudd. And I was very excited to get this. I wish I could be there right now, but we are working away. When I think of Child's Play, I really think of Victor and June and their just love of theater and their love of play. It's one of the great names I've ever heard, Child's Play. It kind of says everything in a nutshell. As a father of two, now I have two daughters, 13 and 9, and I know Paul has two kids as well. And, you really learn how children have this imagination and this capability that, adults sometimes sadly kind of lose. So my experience with Child's Play, with taking stories written by kids and putting them on stage, was amazing. I also got to play Santa Claus. And in all cases, you would look out at these kids' faces and realize they weren't watching a play, they were actually there. And when we would perform their plays that they had written, that you could see their faces, they were just stunned. And for someone like myself who loves theater and movies and television, it was an amazing, amazing experience to see that. I know Paul Rudd feels the same way. I auditioned for Child's Play. Jeff Richman was the piano player at Child's Play. Now, of course, a composer, married to Tina Fey. Funny, great guy. And I was broke. I was an improviser, and he told me to come, that they needed someone to play Santa Claus for like 3 months over the holiday seasons. And I went and auditioned, and Victor was there. And they told me to sing and dance, which, for me is the equivalent of saying, you've got to speak Mandarin and perform heart surgery. So I clotted my way through it, and I'm sure sang completely off key. And Victor just was such a good guy, like right in front of me to Jeff. He just goes, "Jeff, he can't sing or dance." And Jeff just said, "You know what, Victor, hire him. You're going to love him." And Victor went, "Okay." He trusted Jeff. And so it was like 2.5 months, I got to play Santa Claus, which is the equivalent of playing Elvis or Jesus. And only, you give away free toys, so even cooler. And I had the best time, and the ensemble I was with was so much fun. We just laughed, and we went all different places. We went to New York City, we went all around the state, went up into Wisconsin, and just, got to do a rock and roll tour as Santa Claus. But Victor was an amazing guy. I remember talking to him about, turned out our mutual favorite film was The Man Who Would Be King. And I remember he and I talking about that movie for like 2 straight hours, how much we loved it. And when you meet people like Victor, you just always remember them because his just love of theater, his love of creativity is so palpable. And I've been lucky now to continue to work with people who have that same special thing that Victor has, people like Paul Rudd. As I see my life continue and go on, I just always remember those simple lessons and basics that Child's Play had from June and Victor, which is just create, perform with joy, and, embrace imagination. So thank you for this award. By the way, it's a heavy award too. This isn't one of those like fake hollow-bodied ones they have. I am going to get back to doing some writing with the ever-talented Paul Rudd. And I want to thank everyone. And once again, I'm sorry I couldn't be there. Thank you so much.
See ya.